Been a little too nice to y'all.
Alright, so besides all the style, fitness, motivation and personality development content on the channel, there's this one question that some of you have been asking me for quite some time now. There's this one question you all want me to cover and make a video on for quite some time now. And the question, the intrigue being, Mayank, how do I start a business of my own? Mayank, I'm in this MBA college. What do I do to start a business of my own? What should I do and how should we go about things to have a successful business of our own? Well, in this final episode of Mental Essentials 2019, gentlemen, I will try not to cry. And I'll tell you why starting a business of your own is not a smart move as you have been ill-advised. Gentlemen, my name is Mayank Bhattacharya. This is 2019's final episode of Mental Essentials. Let's roll the intro.
Now I gotta up price for y'all. Snake eyes on dice for y'all. Shoulders on ice for y'all. A6 all the hate. I won't get a ball today. Got lost in the ball and A's. I'm flipping the bars. I'm flipping the on record, off record.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't know when I'm going to shoot and edit this video, but I'm writing this video down and I'm producing it at a very emotional stage of my life. No, not a breakup or a typical romantic heartbreak, but a very emotional micro-entrepreneurs or a decent leader's self-awareness time. You see, the year 2019 was undoubtedly the craziest and the biggest year for all my companies. Yes, I have 3 of them and they all learned an absolute crazy lesson this year. No, not so much in terms of finances, because if I'm not wrong, we pretty much made the same money what we made last year. But in terms of growth, scale, management and the overall self-awareness of these own companies. Now you won't get the importance yet, at least not now, but trust me, if you stick by the end of it, if you stick to the end of it, you will have a clearer perspective on what should you keep in mind when you're trying to start a very small business of your own, and what should you do if you are actually inspired to have a business of your own, and things you should never ever do in your life if you're trying to be a successful entrepreneur. You see, this year we grew our companies to a 6-man and a woman's team. That's a lot of people for a small little company. Gentlemen, this year we got our first office space. This year we got our dedicated studio space. We finally relaunched TMB Basics and we sold over 16,000 pieces of them in less than 3 months. We also crossed 150,000 subscribers on our Hindi channel and we're about to hit 250,000 on our English channel. That's just plain crazy. New cameras, new computers, new equipments, new everything that I ever wanted in my life. It was all there, right in front of me, and I could literally say that I was living my dream life. And I was doing it all, we were doing it all without even a single rupee debt from anyone whatsoever. Burnt out all my savings, but boy, I was happy doing it. I was having a blast doing it. Gentlemen, I was quite literally living my aspiring entrepreneur's dream life. I mean, I had it all, but I was not happy. I literally had my dream life. I literally had my dream entrepreneur CEO life, but I was not at all happy. No, not for a day or a week or a month or so. I was not being myself. I was not in myself for more than 5 or 6 months in this process. And that's the problem, dear friends. The team that I thought I built was a difficult one to manage. The companies that I thought I was growing was a very difficult thing to manage. The office and the studio that I rented, thinking that I'll be producing my dream films and videos out there, didn't feel quite the same as my brain had previously darted. You see, the number one reason of I starting these YouTube channels, or I even getting into TMB Basics and trying to manufacture the best possible men's timeless essential clothing items, were getting diluted. And that was not fun. My schedule was all fucked up, my habits were absolute haywire, and besides the fact that I was about to live this entrepreneurial dream life that I always imagined myself to live, I wasn't being myself anymore. And that was the problem, and I'm still recovering from it. You see, my sanity, my happiness, the core reason of why I wake up every morning to make these epic videos for you or to make amazing basics for you was getting diluted. It wasn't the same anymore. And little did you know, it was all because of this one stupid belief that nobody taught me or warned me about before I got into this thing called entrepreneurship self. The belief or the truth of real self-employment or micro-entrepreneurship. Yes, a business must scale, a business must grow. Yes, an entrepreneur must always be finding ways to expand his business in the most efficient flowing. But you see, that's not the only thing about it. There is much more to a business. There is so much more to an idea. Gentlemen, there is so much more to keep in mind to the thought, the central theme of your startup, and it's just not always about growing and expanding and minting more money. At least to the majority of the micro-influencers or micro-entrepreneurs like you and me. I mean, what I fail to realize and what I see most young entrepreneurs or most micro-entrepreneurs fail to realize is that not every small business needs a team of 10 to make $1 million. Rather, not every micro-entrepreneur or not every small business needs to make $1 million to be a successful business at the very first place. Hell, Kylie Jenner's cosmetic brand, Kylie Cosmetics, is well worth a couple of $1 billion, and she is well worth $1 billion by just having 15 to 14 employees. 7 of her full-time members and the remaining 8 or 9 people are her part-time employees. That's how you build a business in today's day and age. Yes, it's possible. And no, not everyone needs to be a part of VaynerMedia, Facebook or Instagram to be someone big and happy. Because most entrepreneurs, or at least someone like you and me, aren't wired like that. We don't think and process things like that. You see, we like the idea, we like the product, we like the overall process more than the scale and the growth of things. But bloody hell, nobody taught me this before I got into entrepreneurship. And thank God for that. Now I have this piece of content coming right from my fuck-ups and mistakes in the past 7 or 8 years of doing this. Now I don't know when you're watching this, but it's December now. It's 30th December 2019. And no matter how crazy of a roller coaster this 2019 was, I wouldn't change a single damn thing. And I wouldn't stop you from trying out your own damn thing. Because hey, I am a bonehead. I don't learn things by just seeing it throughout, by just sitting in a classroom and learning it. I don't do that thing well. I have to learn things by just getting my hands dirty, failing at things, and then realizing and learning from my failures and thus getting better in life and business or whatever that there is. I mean, to put it in a simple way, I just learn things by doing them over and over and over again. And 2019 was a very big business doing over and learning more lesson for me. Because now I'm back in my home studio. I still have my office, but that's more of a TME Basics inventory now, but I'm back in my home studio. Now I might even let go of it and probably move out to a bigger place where I'll stay and make half of it my house and half of it the inventory and the basics office. And of course I'll film that and maybe make a series on that. But the whole idea, the whole point being, I have downsized my companies. Yes, it's just me and my TME Basics Ayush now, the one who's literally making the show run behind the scenes now. Every single video that you have seen starting the month of December has been shot, edited and even thumbnailed by me. I am back to the basics where I all started. I'm back to the one-man band that got me to this channel or this place where I'm currently living. And guess what? I am bloody happy doing it. Because I absolutely love every single bit of this process. You see, I love making these videos. I love producing these content, and this is our basics shirt sleeve sample, and I am so proud to make these products for you. This is my happy place. This is the process I really enjoy, and I can probably do it day in and day out without even thinking twice about it. That's what entrepreneurship to me is all about, and that's how I define my success or my happiness to be all about. From sizing our shirts and t-shirts to finalizing the fabric to cutting the videos to washing every single frame, I love this process and I simply can't put myself away from it. Tomorrow is the 31st Eve. All of my friends are either going out or partying somewhere real nice. I'll rather be in my headquarters, I'll rather be in my office space trying to pack the basics and ship it to you as soon as I can. That's my happy space. That's the New Year treat I would want to give myself just because of the sheer joy I have doing this. But it did take me a while. It did take me some time to realize or to come to this point in being where I have accepted myself for what I am, or I have realized my own true potential of what I'm really good at. And yes, there is no denying the fact that I do miss my team. I miss Vatsal. I miss my main cinematographer and editor. I mean, the channel wouldn't be here and we wouldn't be doing things the way we had in 2019 had it not been for this one amazing guy. Now he's probably off to some Pavna Lake or Bali shooting some hot models and whatnot. But hey, if you're watching this, Vatsal, get your ass back here. We need to shoot some epic Instagram photos and cinematic stuff for basics as well. So do that. But I do miss them. I do miss my team. I do miss my amazing good times that I had in 2019. But it's time to move on. It's time to embrace the new chapter in my life. So let this video be a wake-up call, ladies and gentlemen. Let this video be a guide to help you do something that you truly deserve and you truly want in life. Because guess what? I never knew I would be saying this. I never knew I needed this. But this video is more for me than for you. The series of events that has happened to me in this video that you just witnessed is something that I cannot even explain even if I meet you ever in real life. Because all of it, the entire process and the overall journey of it is something very personal and something very satisfying to me. I just hope that I made decent videos in 2019 and I was an okayish leader for the amazing team that I was privileged to be a part of in the year of 2019. And I hope I made them a little better than what they were yesterday. That's been my goal. That's been the only purpose of Men's Essentials. Jai, Gaurav, Vatsal. You all were awesome. Thank you so much for being a part of this amazing team and this journey. No, I'm not nasal. This is just how it is. This is what entrepreneurship is actually all about. It's thrilling, it's exciting, it has drama, it has a lot of horror and of course some happy times as well. But gentlemen, that's the beauty of entrepreneurship in real bigger perspective. So technically this video is for the TMB Studio Productions 2019. I love you all and I know for a fact that you all are kicking ass in every way, shape and form. But for now, I'm done. I'm out. More content coming for you. Dress sharp, stay strong and stay stylish. For that, in case you haven't, Basics is now live and online. I'll see you in the next one. Happy New Year. Hope you have a safe and an exciting one. I hope you all start your entrepreneurship journey if you're really serious about this in the year of 2020. See you in the next one. Jai Hind. Take care.